All right. Today, I'm 16. I've just started using drugs, mostly pot, but mescaline and acid and even some THC. It's really wild stuff. I used to go see bands, and I was a wild child. I would stay out all night. I wrecked my car. I wrecked my parents' car twice. I rolled it in a curb. I passed out or whatever. I passed out. What it was when I was driving it. Rolled it, crashed it, totaled it. They got it fixed. I came back, did the same thing again. Crashed it, rolled it, totaled it. This time it was completely totaled. They didn't fix it. Oh, I was a little terrified for my parents. Yeah, they was probably glad I went to the army. I know they was. I know they was glad when I left the house and finally was probably glad when I went to my uncle's and worked. I went there and they wasn't too unhappy. They weren't like, "Oh, please stay." No, it was like, "Oh, go, go, go." Yeah, the army, they didn't say nothing either. Bye. I came back. I wrote my mom letters and stuff for a little while, but after that, it's just I got drunk at the army base down there. I came home, got drunk for a month on leave. Went back to there, and came back for another month on leave before I went to Germany. I hung around with my buddies again, got all high and drunk, and probably took some acid. Who knows? It was bad. I was a bad kid, really bad. Not too many people in Montezuma liked me because I was a bad kid. They knew I destroyed the school. I did a lot of damage. But hey, the insurance took care of it. It's like my fate, didn't it? I didn't like that school anyway. I hated that school with a passion. Then when I went to high school, I was in band, right? And the whole thing was in high school, Montezuma was, the football team, the basketball team. Oh, that's all they cared about. They didn't care about scholastics. They didn't care about education. They didn't care about bands or extracurricular. They didn't care about that. They didn't care about track. They didn't care about cross country. They care about golf, of course, yeah. But so, yeah, when I was there, they was actually going to give the football guys credits, just like normal school credit for football. I raised arm. Me and my mom wrote letters to the Board of Education, got that stopped right then and there. So either you give the band members credits also, or no. And no, they didn't want to do that. No, he didn't want to give band members credits. I was going to get candy, but that would, I hate that. It sounds weird when I talk. Anyway, so when I went to Germany, it was bad over there. Okay, I took a lot of mescaline over there. I got drunk. The booze over there was so cheap. I mean, you could buy a fifth for $5, $2, whatever. You could buy that cheap. I went off base and went to parties because I put my hair up underneath the hat. So I had long hair. I could get in any off-limit bar. I took mescaline. I took belladonna plants. I smoked hash. Hash was over there, not pot. A lot of hash. Oh, yeah, a lot of hash. So I was a mail clerk, so I didn't really do much. I could get by with a lot. I didn't go to formations. I didn't go to PT. I didn't have my room inspected. I didn't do a lot of army stuff. In fact, I used to put my fatigues underneath the bed. Make sure they're nice and wrinkled. So And I got out of the army early because I went to a wine fest. Oh, that wine's really good. And I went to wine fest and I started dancing on the captain's captain's table, and his wife was there. I danced on it like an idiot. I got an AR-15. I got an Article 15 for that. That was demotion, cut and pay. I ended up with no money at all. So then I got this bright idea. I was going to make some money, right? This guy wanted me to go down in Heidelberg and buy some mescaline. So stupid me, I give the guy money and he runs off and bye-bye. So I had to hide from that guy for a long time. I didn't have the money because they cut my wages in half. They cut my rank. So I was so depressed, and I wanted to go see my ex-girlfriend to see if we could, patch it up. But we were talking like maybe we could. Of course, it was too late. I mean, I screwed up bad. I got out early, and the general with the honorable mention, so I didn't lose no benefits. The only thing I couldn't do is I couldn't re-enlist. B, I didn't want to re-enlist, so that was the only thing I couldn't do. I couldn't re-enlist. No, I didn't get my uniform, so big deal. Anyway, I got out in New Jersey, and I flew home. And then I was trouble then. I was trouble. I hung around home for a little while, and I got a job. I got a job in Washington, Iowa. At Prefects, and I got Washington at a foundry, and So I finally moved out to this girl, and she was playing me. She was cheating on me with this guy. She would say, "Oh, I hate marijuana. I hate pot. I hate pot real bad. I don't like that stuff." So I ended up catching her going out with my dealer, screwing him. Yeah, well, it's not gonna be for kids, I guess. Anyway, I caught them. So then I thought, well, I'm gonna get back at that's actually why I went out with that girl. Yeah, I went out with another one, and oh God, she was bad news. But hey, I got a beautiful daughter out of her. We got married. I did that to get back at my ex-girlfriend. Oh, I'm going to do that. So she'll want me back. Never worked out, did it? Anyway, I was a drunk, complete drunk. I mean, sloppy, complete drunk for years. I lost jobs. I could care less. I was terrible. And I was a pretty good father, but then we moved back to mommy, my house, and I got a job in Oski at a foundry. And I moved out finally to an apartment in her house in Oski, Tuscaloosa, Iowa, and then I moved to a trailer. I was still working for the Clow. I worked for Clow again after that, but this is the first time. All right, this is my first time at Clow. All right, Tulu. If you want to subscribe, and hit the bell, and go over to 5 Cats 9923 and check that channel out too. Goodbye and happy New Year.